Good evening, my friends. It's 11 o'clock in the evening. I'm late today, but the video is for morning, for Saturday. Today is 19, so tomorrow it will be 20 of April. Time is flying. And I have the announcement. If someone would like to participate in half an hour reading donated by Janet and Tom Burks, thank you, Janet and Tom, please write your comments under the video. And Monday at 11 Mountain Time I will have a live stream with Cheryl, and we will be looking for the lucky person. So that one is done. And in this video it will be about Speaker Johnson, why he is fulfilling his obligation to do what he is doing. We don't hate whoever is new in this channel. I'm the psychic who is seeing things when I close my eyes. I see pictures, and then I have to figure out what that means. And Don is Donald, otherwise 45. So will Don have his security protection taken away? Apparently, Democrats are asking for that, if he will lose his freedom, or if he will be found guilty. Why is Laura Trump going to work for RCN? Why Donald didn't pay cash to Stormy Daniels? He will avoid all the drama. So why was he not smart enough to do it? Will people in jury be safe? And how is Donald feeling about jury of those professional people? Everyone has at least college degree and up. What is Donald thinking about man putting himself in fire for Donald's behalf? Will Biden and Trump debate? I will show you, because someone asked to show the photo of myself and my husband when we got married. And I will talk about reading that impact my life. There will be Granny's advice and prayers. So this is the announcement. And try it. Close your eyes and see what you will be seeing when I'm talking about the questions, because the questions are from the question section from my viewers after the video. First there was a joke. This is for entertainment only show. So sparkly 3000. What is the difference when a poor man cheats on his wife and the wealthy man doing the same? When the wealthy man cheats on his wife, she turns on him, she turns her head and she doesn't see it. When the poor man is doing this, she is divorcing him and then getting married with a wealthy man, and then she's not seeing. So thank you so much, Sparkle 3000. And Amy, DW711. Violetta, you were right about MAGA Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. He crossed Trump, and it was on Trump's face that he knew that Mike Johnson will do the right thing. And he will and he's putting the bill on, and to found Ukraine and Israel and Taiwan on the floor and the House floor to vote. He said that recent intelligence briefing about Russia, China, and Iran changed his mind. Can you answer that question on your Saturday reading, please? So when I closed my eyes, I saw two guys playing poker on the poker table. And one is sitting here, the other is sitting across from him. But behind the guy who is sitting across from me, there is someone showing me the cards. There is like a staff working, some butler or whatever, and showing me what cards my opposition has. So that way it looks like Johnson learned some secrets, and he feels it's not safe for him. He will know how much he is risking if he is not going to do the right thing. I will pull 3 cards to know more. It's kind of cheating, but spies are doing that kind of job. Yeah, he wants to be a noble. He wants to do what is right. Hero Path is symbol of being honest and noble. He wants security for USA. And yes, he's cheating on Trump because Trump probably wanted him to do things that are not legal. And he is a lawyer. He studied law. And the same thing, and I said that he will be like Mike Pence or even worse, and he is. He is putting Trump down by not obeying, not kissing the ring in Trump's back pocket. Okay. Will Trump lose his security services protection? Because the Democrats are signing petition that if Trump will be incarcerated, then he will not deserve to have security, because if he will be in the prison will give him the security. So when I closed my eyes, I saw him running away. And I said that long time ago that I see him running away to the mountains, to the rocky island, sorry. So it is that he might run away before they will put him in a jail, in a prison. In the jail, I think he will have maybe the same way he will be treated as Epstein was treated. Going for the nights to the jail and in the morning going to work. So the work will be going to the court. Wouldn't that be nice? Then he will learn how to obey the rules. And will he lose his services? Secret services. Security services. He will be isolated, hermit, feeling isolated for the safety of the country and for cheating. Oh my gosh, very much the same, to the same cards. But you know, I'm moving them, I'm shuffling them, and if they want to come, they want to come. Caroline Stein, I'm simply amazed that Eric Trump's wife, Laura, would go to the RNC and with all the people around 45 who are in criminal trouble, that the same could happen to her. People are not care if they go to prison. Are people not care if they go to prison? And I saw her, she wants to grab the power, and she wants to do what Jared Kushner was doing. She wants to end up with a few $1 billion in her pocket. So she thinks if I will be in the White House as special guest secretary of fresh air, she is eager to do that. Because Jarek didn't have any experience and he was doing very important job, and he got $2 billion after he left. So that's her greediness. She is there for the money. She don't care because so far Jarek was not charged. She is observing so far how it was done by Jarek. She and her husband are dreaming about this. And yeah, she will be paying price. She will be crying of a broken relationship. But that's everyone over there is doing this, and she is already taking the money from RNC for Trump instead for other people who are congressmen and senators, that they should have part of those money. She's only thinking about sending those money to Trump so he can be safe from courts or he can pay the bills. Will Trump be asked why he didn't pay cash from his pocket to Stormy Daniels? And when I closed my eyes, I saw him being robbed on a dark street. And the guys are asking him, give us your money. And watch, he doesn't have a ring. Even everyone from Trump's party are going there to kiss his ring. But that's just the name of the place, that part of his body that they call. But he didn't have the money. So he didn't pay her. He asked Mike Cohen to pay. So Mike Cohen took the money from his own bank and gave to her, and then he returned the money to him. So he is not that rich. And the robbers were disappointed. They couldn't take his money, and now he's paying the price. Yeah, the legal things will be taking care of him, the lawyer. He is in a hot seat, and yes, he was doing hokey pokey. Even Cheryl learned that word, and she's when we are talking, she's calling this hokey pokey. Yeah, and of course, I'm waiting for Monday. Actually, I will be on live for 1 hour, but after that I can learn more what will they be talking about, because Monday they will be just preparing everything, but we'll have excitement. Soap opera part 1 is already done, so part 2 starts. Cheryl asked if the people in the jury will be safe. And I saw a big trunk, and all of them were hiding in the trunk. But some fabrics will be hanging outside the trunk, so it will be easy to spot them. I believe that Trump's people will be able to figure out who those people are. But trunk to me is symbol of a danger. My girlfriend, many years ago, about 37 years ago, she was going through Greece to Canada, and she was in a camp in Greece, and her son was going to school there, and the boys were playing after school on the school property, and there was a big trunk they were hiding, and her son hid in the trunk, and by the time he locked himself, he couldn't open the trunk, and he died. So I think trunk to me is a symbol of some danger. This one was not completely closed, so it's not that much danger. But still, if the fabrics are coming out of the trunk, it's easy to spot where they are. It took quite a few hours, and Greece is very hot, so she lost her child, the only child that she had. So would they be safe? That's I'm saying that story because to me, trunk I'm always telling people, if you have a small child, make sure you have some hole in the trunk so the child can breathe if it will one day hide in it. And, that's what I'm always advising people when someone has antique trunk. Make sure that there is ability to breathe and the child can make a noise, so it will be easy to find the child if it's hiding. Kids are kids. And would they be safe? Angel of work and will be protecting them. It will be a good harvest. An angel of love. Okay, so they will be safe. No matter how Trump will be trying to discourage them, and some of them might be under the stress and so on. People, we never know how we will act until we are in the shoes. So, but the story will end up on safe side. And how is Donald feeling about jury of professional doing his fate? And today he don't have opinion yet. So it was, how is he feeling? So today he doesn't have opinion. He's just seeing like FBI is coming on the place where there was a crime and just looking. All of them are professional. In the movies they always are wearing the nice tuxedos and searching and taking evidence. So they will be. He knows that they will be thorough. They will be checking every aspect, and they will be thinking always about making a good decision, solid decision, symbol of coins. And the journey is not going to be easy for those people. But again, angel of work and excitement will be guiding them. So they will be capable of doing their job, and we can only hope that they will come to the nice conclusion and fair conclusion. We don't want him to go to prison if he is innocent, but if his court, when he was a president, found Mike Cohen to be guilty and sent Mike Cohen for 3 years, he didn't serve it the 3 years, but they found him to be guilty one. I think he should feel the same way. And his accountant, Weissenberg, went to the prison by first Rikers Island in New York. He was just for 3 months, but still the same story. So he is for the same forgeries of those documents. I don't think Trump should be getting away. That's my opinion. You are absolutely allowed to write your opinions and feel free, because we have freedom of speech. Okay, I was sharing the shocking news. Today I was going to work and I was preparing lunch to take to work. And I saw, I was not paying attention to the news, but the news was on TV. And from the kitchen I can watch the living room. Family room, actually. This is my living room. And she is saying, oh, someone is putting himself in the fire. So I look, and the cameras were looking. They were shocked, so they show for very short time, because they are not allowed to put that dramatic information for people to see. But at the beginning, they were showing. And I could see that there was a fire and someone was moving hands. I didn't hear him screaming. Maybe I'm not that good with my hearing. And this poor guy, first they said that he died, But now they are saying that he is in intensive care, fighting for his life. He's burned, but they didn't set percentage of his body, how badly he is burned. He poured him some liquid, fire, flammable liquid on himself. So I was shocked about this. And I told her, Cheryl, so she looked at the news too. And she asked me, how is Donald feeling about this man doing this on his behalf? And it's like going to the dentist's office. No one likes to do it. But we are going because we know that we will have nice smile. So he feels that it will be profitable for him. It will be good outcome for him, that he could brag how people loves him, how he can control people. Yes, he do. He can. He can control. And he was deep inside feeling, okay, I can. It's not pleasurable that someone is doing this, but eventually it will be good for me. So he is thinking about that scale. This one, I don't know. He thinks that there is something we don't know exactly, because the guy was spreading some flyers. We don't know about them. He needed the doctor. This was mentally sick person. This I don't understand. There will be some woman telling more about this, and it was all about the conspiracy and the doctor. So he was very vulnerable, and someone pushed him to do it. I think we will learn more why he did it eventually, but they want to keep this under the carpet. It is such a horrific story, and we can only pray for the guy to... He will have that scars for the rest of his life, burning, and it's painful, and he will be in pain for most of his life. So, it is very sad, very, very sad story. We have to feel sorry for people like that, and that they are manipulated to do those things for Trump. Crazy kitty lady. I'm sorry, I have to take a sip. Will President Biden and Trump debate? And when I closed my eyes, I saw a bride getting ready for the wedding. And you know how it is. Some brides are so picky, and they are spending a lot of... And I will show you my wedding dress very soon, how I made my wedding dress. And she is waiting for the groom, and the groom is not showing up. So I think that Biden will be waiting for Trump to show up, and that might not happen. I will see if I'm correct. Yeah, something will happen. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Look at that. Shaky Tower, the worst card in the deck. Medical thing. And the doctor. So there will be one of them in some need of medical assistance. Because, it is the symbol. So it's not that one is a bride, it's just a symbol, how the bride is feeling if the groom is not showing up and something bad happened to him. And I'm not programming any visions, I'm just preparing them, but Monday it will be live and Wednesday will be live, so you know how it works. Christine Bolin, would you share photos of your and Richard's after your marriage? And I will show you before when my husband was young, and we met actually on the seaside. No, that was not his picture, but from that was his picture, but not when we didn't took any pictures that time when we met. But this is picture of me and my husband on our wedding. He was serving in the army, so he couldn't have a beard, and I made that dress myself. In Poland there was shortages of everything, so I was creative and I make my own dress. I don't want to have the same as everyone was buying in the private boutiques, because they were one after another the same ones. And as you know, I don't like to have the same as everyone else. This is from 2000. We were going for New Year party, big date, and I don't know if you can see. And that's me from the same day. In evening, I said, please take a picture of me. That was 24 years ago. Time is flying. And I thought I'm old that time. Okay, Christine Bolin. Yeah, that's what she wants me to share. And Donna Courtney tell us about a reading that has impacted your life the most. I didn't have too many readings because I was very picky, and I went few times to the ferry but I couldn't find, those ferries that you have, psychic ferries in Red Deer. And I was always searching for someone that will apply to me. And then there was a lady wearing the black scarf with the fringes, and she was looking more like a gypsy crazy lady. And I thought, okay, she's my kind of girl. I can go and ask her for reading. I learned that she had CDs with meditations, so she was a good, reputable psychic. Her name was Wendy. I don't remember her family name. I had her CDs somewhere, maybe I gave to someone. And she told me she did numerology and tarot. And she was saying to me, there is a lot of us over here. All of us are psychics, but you have far more powers than all of them. And it was around 2000 year, so many years ago. And I said, are you kidding? I knew that I am psychic, but I never knew that she would predict that actually out of Red Deer, I am more successful than all of them, and I probably have more psychic abilities than all of them in that room. And she said, I can't believe it. I never met anyone with that much numerology-wise, and the cards were telling her. And I was very impressed. The one that I had when I was 17, she told me I will marry a guy that I will know for 2 weeks. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not that kind of cuckoo. But I met my husband for 2 weeks, and I went to England. I didn't forget about him, but we didn't keep any contact. And when I came back, I was supposed to marry someone else, and I broke up that engagement, and even we had papers in the office, and I married my husband. So yes, she was right, and she told me I will have 2 sons with that guy. He will be tall, and he will always have a beard. He didn't only have a beard on our wedding because he was in the army, so they didn't let him. Otherwise, he always has a beard. So she was correct, and she told me that he will be tall and he will take me to another country and we will have 2 boys. She was so correct. So unbelievable, yes. And she had good reputation. but the place that I went to visit her was not nice to go. Please tell, okay. My sister-in-law tried for the shingles. That's Granny's advice. She tried the apple cider ginger, and she had to take a bath right away because it was so painful. So I'm taking I was advising that that's apparently is a good thing and not for everyone. So even if the Amishes were doing this, make sure that you are not you should check only on tiny amount of skin. And please pray for Lady G. She just had operation. I watched her video not long ago, and she is still under influence of medication. So we have to send her prayers that she will get out of that and everything will be good for her health, and she will have another operation to fix the problem with her guts, and they will take the bag away. And prayers for peace on the world, prayers for safety of the children, and that we will have peace everywhere, that people will smarten up, those leaders, and they will not cause wars. I love you guys. See you next time. See you Monday at 11 Mountain Time, if you can. Otherwise, you can watch later on.